Good morning, grade 5 girls. How are you today? Today we will complete our lesson How do scientists support their conclusions? Today is Monday, 27 April 2020. All of you open pages 346. Learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to know how to do investigations, how to know how to analyze and interpret information and draw conclusions. Evidence. The scientist may be able to use his data as evidence to support his hypothesis. There is two kinds of evidence, direct evidence and indirect evidence. Now here, what is evidence? Who can tell me? Evidence is a set of observations that make you believe that something is true. So, what is evidence? Is a set of observations that make you believe that something is true. Direct evidence is observable. For example, the color of rock. Indirect evidence cannot be observed directly. So, direct evidence is observable like the color of rock, but indirect evidence cannot be observed directly, but it can be inferred. Can you suggest example of both direct and indirect evidence? Okay. Counting the number of particular animal or insect in an area would provide direct evidence. It's observable. Dry soil would provide indirect evidence that there has been a lack of rainfall. Now, evidence. One way for scientists to ensure that their work is valid to share their result with others. Each of their investigation must be replicable or repeatable by other scientists. So, in addition, the conclusion that the scientists drew about their experiment must be based on the evidence. Again, what is the meaning of evidence? All of you repeat it together. Is a set of observations that make you believe that something is true. So evidence is a set of observation. Don't forget, I explained it for you. When you observe, you will use your five senses, like see and uh, touch, hear, smell. So, when scientists have testable experiments that are based on evidence, they are able to give their result to other members of the scientific community. During a scientific investigation, evidence may show results that are unexpected, but the evidence may not support a scientist's hypothesis. However, this does not mean the experiment was not useful. The unexpected finding can lead to a new understanding of a scientific concept. So, the unexpected findings can lead to a new understanding of a scientific concept or cause scientists to experiment further. Now, scientists may misinterpret evidence from an investigation. They come to an incorrect conclusion. This is why it's important for scientists to communicate their data, to share their experiments with and accept feedback from one another. As you see here in this picture, this scientist may be able to use his data as evidence to support his hypothesis. Okay, read for us question number 2. Yes, this scientist is testing a sample of ice cream from Antarctica. Do you think other scientists will be able to replicate this experiment? Why or why not? Do you think the other scientists will be able to replicate this experiment? Who can tell me the answer? Yes, he is using a tool to gather data. He is recording information, as you see here, about his experiment. Other scientists could repeat these steps. So he's using a tool to gather data, and if you see here, he is recording information about his experiment. So the other scientist could repeat these steps. Thank you, my dear students, for listening, and we will complete our lesson tomorrow, inshallah.